Sorry, it's been a while. I've been taking apart this parts car, trying to get rid of it, trying to get it out of my yard. So as you can see, I've been kind of busy, you know. Some rust here and there. You know, she's gone. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot left of it, but we're going to cut out all this through here, down through there. I don't know if I need all of it, but I'm going to take all of it because, you know, it's right there. We're out here with the parts car. We are going to cut all this out right in here somehow, and weld this on to the yellow car. Hopefully that works out good. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, this will be fun. And just like that, it's gone. Not bad. Would have liked to get more of this, but it's hard to get the blade in there, so well. You go underneath it, yeah. You can buy a convertible Mustang. It's awesome. No more jack stands left. It's cool. Alrighty, and we're back in the car. Let's see if I can get this hole patched up in here. We have our donor piece. This thing's a little thicker than I thought because it's actually two different pieces, but I thought it stopped on the seam, but it actually goes all the way through. So, kind of see it right there, but yeah. So I'm going to try to just use as little as possible. I don't want to try to do the whole thing. So it's going to be a pain, even though it's going to look better, but yeah, I'd have to take the whole dash out, and I don't want to take the dash out. So unfortunately you can't get in here too well, and I don't know if it's bashed in. I don't know. We're just gonna have to try and take out as little as possible, and not start anything on fire, since you see all the insulation in there. Yeah, this is gonna be a absolute nightmare, since they hit it with hammers and stuff. Like, why hit all this with hammers and stuff? So maybe we'll try to go along this edge here, and then right up here or something. Oh, let me figure it out in a second, and I'll get back to you. our piece we cut out. You see there's that bracket that he welded on. So I gotta cut off this factory stud and this so I can, make it flush with the panel. So I know exactly what I'm cutting out. And then I'll cut it out, and then we'll try to weld it on. See you in a minute. Just like that, we have our piece on here. Let's see. So, pretty flush-ish. Now I just got to grease around it with my Sharpie. It's not perfect. I'm missing some metal, so that's going to be awesome. But I'll do my best. You clown. Should have cleaned this before I did that. Yep. Alright. Here we go. Do the same thing. Alrighty.
She came to me with empty eyes, too blind to see lies. Reach within, child. My thoughts were now I feel like it becomes stronger. Evil beats older, and now I feel like it's pulling me under. Love forsaken, straight at my thoughts. Liberation must not become your wounds. Your yeah, your wounds.
Alrighty, I just got done doing all these little tack welds and filling in areas, even though I should have just, I should have cut little pieces and welded them in. I just used the welder to fill it in. I don't really care. I'm gonna go back and grind it all down. I gotta order some Rollick pads off Amazon, but yeah, then I'll, make that look prettier than this garbage. But yeah, it's in. It's gonna function. That's all that matters. So. Alright everybody, we are going to grind all this down and make it look nice. I already started a little bit and kind of how I want it to look. I want it to look kind of factory, I don't care if there's a little bit of blemishes here and there. There's a little pinhole right here. I might come back and fix those if there's a lot of them. If not, then either way, I should fix those somehow. You don't want exhaust getting in the car or anything like that. So I'm gonna do all this and then I'll get right back to you. Alright. Alrighty. Got done grinding. Looks pretty good. Can't really tell that all that was cut out. I mean, you can tell there's a little bit of weld there, but I can't get to it. So, I'm happy with it. I think it looks good. I had to go back here once and fill some pinholes and then grind it back down, but that was nothing. So, just the grinding was the hardest part of this. I went to Harbor Freight and I bought this, was this 36 grit. Right here, this Hercules thing. Great. This is fantastic. This is way better than like the Amazon stuff I was using. You know, like this took it off with ease. Super happy with that. Also used one of these grinder little stone things. So pretty good. I'm just gonna throw some primer on it, and then I'll throw some paint on it and whatnot. It'll be good. I was messing around and I seen that this looked a little weird, and yeah, they just bondoed over a rust hole in the strut towers. So I'm gonna have to probably buy a kit and fix that before I put the motor even in this car. So that's a whole another thing I'm gonna have to think about. So maybe next video we might not be putting a engine in this car. Might have to fix all that. So that'll be fun. Anywho. Primer on here. A little pinhole right there. We'll let that set up and then we'll paint her black. Got some VHT roll bar chassis paint. Satin. I think it's satin. Yep, satin. I like this stuff. Use it on my other car too. Here's that yellow. You know, you're not going to see it anyway. I know I'll see it. Mint. No one will ever know somebody jacked this thing up. I mean, they should take the engine out and you look at the firewall closely. You'll never know. Otherwise, you're like, yep, it looks alright in here. Except for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Next time we will obviously be back for that because I can't just leave that. So anyway, fumes are getting to me. Later.